What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today we'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for NIO with the ticker symbol NIO. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. I'm beginning quite a few stock requests, guys. So remember, YouTube is kind of like a hobby to me, very small business. I don't really care about it that much. But if you want to guarantee a request, then you can leave a donation via the video link below in one of my videos, or join my membership where I look at every member stock request every Thursday. So again, if you're paying for something, it's going to be guaranteed to be done because you're paying for it. It's value for value. But for YouTube, this is just for fun as of right now. So let's take a look at NIO since the last couple of weeks. What did it do? Well, we had a nice impulse up. I drew this trend line to represent that impulse, and price was still maintaining above it. It broke through that prior support level at the 530. It could have been resistance, but we saw a nice push up, so that's a good sign. And now we're seeing a correction. So a correction could be in a downward correction, or it could be a sideways correction. So either way, this is a good sign. What does this mean on a fundamental level? Well, you see that buyers drove up the price from a low to a high point, and then sellers or even buyers are not jumping out of their position, and sellers are not strong enough to bring the price back down to where it was. So that tells me that could lead to another push up higher in the future. So looks like we're just seeing a correction, staying above the support, which is a good sign. We can drag this down a little bit more. So right about there is the strong support. We can get rid of that trend line. And let's just say price does make another large leg up. Where would that take price? That's one leg up right there. This could be the possible second leg, somewhere around the low to mid sevens. But this correction is not over yet. I haven't seen, a reversal yet. We're still kind of at the support, so we need to see a strong follow through. This is barely 2 legs back. You see that we had one leg back right here. Second leg. So usually you'll see 2 legs in a correction. However, since it's a double top, this could just be one right here. We can see a bounce up and then a second one, and then that's maybe when price will reverse, something like that. So don't be surprised if price does get a bounce here and immediately dumps, and then it goes right where you think it would go, which is somewhere in the low to mid sevens. So that's what I'm expecting to occur. Either way, higher prices. This looks pretty good. I'm not expecting price to just break it and collapse. We did break this trend line right here, this downward trend line, which was a major thing that NIO would have to push through, and it finally did it. So there's a lot of room to the upside. We are at support, expecting it to hold, expecting higher prices. Everything is looking pretty good for NIO as of right now. We could see a short-term push up to maybe the 630s, and then finally a break of that level to probably the low to mid sevens. So NIO still looking pretty good. Looks like earnings report is just right around the corner, sometime in 9 days. It looks like estimated to be May 29th. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. What do I see? Well, NIO came very close to its all-time lows. Stop short of it. We can still get there. It's not guaranteed, but as right now, we are reversing temporarily, expecting another push up. We could see a short-term drop and then another push up, because generally when price breaks a level, you'll see price try to come back to it. So this was a prior support right here at the low sevens. Price broke it, but we did not see the bulls try to get back above it. But this is the first attempt right here. Market generally moves in twos, so we could see a second attempt. So still expecting higher prices for NIO. Looks like we can get a second leg up, but we could easily get a drop first. So again, it's not like one thing and that's it. We can do a couple of ways to get your destination. Sometimes the price takes detours. Just like, in the roads, sometimes you have to take a detour to get to your destination or a different route. Same thing for the bulls. They can, take a detour instead of going up from right now to higher prices. They can do a little detour towards the bottom and then, reverse the price on the shorts and stop them out, to get that target that they want at the low to mid sevens. So we'll see what happens. Is that going to be invalidated if we just continue dumping lower? It can be, but I'm not expecting that. We're at the lower side of this downtrend, and just expecting a correction higher is most likely to play out. So we'll see how it sets up. But as right now, expecting higher prices for NIO, and we'll see what happens. That's all I have for NIO on the daily weekly charts this week, Monday, and most likely I'll give you guys an update next week, Monday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.